Tonight, the real Simwives of Newcrest reunite for their explosive reunion.
And nothing is off limits.
In the fairy tale of my life, I'm always the queen.
I thrive on achieving absolute perfection.
I traded silver spoons for an empire all my own.
I'm the hottest stepmom in Newcrest.
I never sweat, but always sparkle.
Welcome to the Real Simwives of Newcrest reunion. I'm your host Patrick Tarver. Hello ladies.
Hello, Patrick.
Miss Charlotte, you are stunning tonight. I love your hair up.
Thank you, honey. You always know how to make a girl feel good.
Lydia, gorgeous and glam as always.
Glam is a way of life. Thank you. You look fabulous as well.
The Newcrest silver looks great on you, Jacqueline. How you feeling?
Why, thank you. I'm good. I have a feeling I won't be that way for long though.
Alex, there's a rumor that dress is worth over 100,000 simoleons. Any truth to that? You look radiant.
It's not exactly that much, but it's close. It's expensive to be me, Patrick.
Blonde beauty, Tiffany. Your recovery seems to be going smoothly.
I appreciate that, but I won't be going back under the knife for quite a while.
After the first season of The Real Simwives of Willow Creek was successful, we immediately began brainstorming on ideas of where our second installment in the franchise would take place. For useful connections, a heap of good luck, and being in the right place at the right time, we decided on Newcrest and quickly found 5 affluent, influential, and captivating women to anchor the show. From cheating scandals, court cases, and constant catfights, the Real Simwives of Newcrest have gotten all of Sim Nation's attention this season. Jumping right in, we have a question for Charlotte from YouTube from a username that I won't attempt to pronounce, so I'll just spell it out. At CYMRUMBYDHHH. The question is, we know that you are good friends with Chelsea King. I'm just wondering, what is your opinion on Summer, and do you agree with Chelsea slapping Summer at the reunion?
Yes, Chelsea is a dear friend of mine for decades now. Of course, when everything happened all of those years ago with Chelsea and Owen's divorce, I wasn't particularly fond of Summer. Through the years and Summer pursuing a friendship with me, I have formed a friendship with her and formed my own opinion of her, and Chelsea is okay with that. Of course, we're nowhere near as close as Chelsea and I, but I do consider Summer a friend, yes. And I'm not going to comment on that because violence is obviously never the answer. In the same respect, poking a bear comes with a disastrous outcome.
Extremely well-worded answer, Queen of Literary Publishing. Lydia, Glenn from Evergreen Harbor's question is, do you regret welcoming Alex into the group and encouraging the other women to be accepting of her?
Regardless of anything that occurred this season, I definitely don't regret making that choice. Alex and I have been friends for a number of years, and I would never just be mean nor hurtful to someone, unless provoked.
Good answer. Jack, the next question is for you, and it comes from one of our Twitter users after watching the episode with Lydia and you at the cafe. Can't you admit that you overreacted when you blew up on her?
Lydia and I have spoken about this a lot, and yes, I definitely overreacted. I was under an immense amount of stress, and she knows that, and that I was directing my anger at her, and that I'm sorry for that.
That did turn out to be pretty intense, but I'm glad it's resolved now. Octavia from Glimmerbrook says, Alex, set the record straight. Did Philip file for divorce or not?
Although the show has definitely put a strain on my marriage and there have been moments of considering it, I can happily say that Philip and I are making this marriage work.
The show. You think that's the reason for the strain on your marriage? Okay, moving right along. YouTube user at SimStories34340 asks Tiffany, why are you so desperate for a relationship? You are gorgeous and a boss. Let a man find you.
Aw, how sweet. It did end up coming off as me being really desperate on the show, and I obviously was searching in all the wrong places. But I'm definitely going to let a man find me and not put myself on a timeline on finding the person I want to be with.
Let's get right into it. One of our Simwives began the season as a Newcrest newbie, but managed to cause a stir amongst the ladies and viewers, becoming quite the polarizing figure in the process. We're talking about the beautiful yet enigmatic Alex Winslow Hudson. She seemed to have made a major transition through the course of the season, from a social climber with good intentions yearning for acceptance and friendship to a stoic and calculated queen of ice. Alex, would you say that description of your transition was accurate?
I'll answer for her. Because I have been waiting for this. You forgot to apathetic, narcissistic, backstabbing bitch Patrick. This girl let me make a fool of myself all season long knowing she was screwing the guy I was with. And I'm not happy with any of the ladies because none of them told me anything.
Tiffany, it's not like that. The truth is Jed was a boyfriend years ago, like college days, and what the cameras or Jacqueline thought she saw was nothing. I would never do that to Philip. Jed just wanted clout and to ruin our friendship. The reason I never told you about my past with Jed is because it was insignificant.
Well, now, Alex. He didn't want clout, and especially not from being involved in some cheating scandal. You can lie all you want, and we know why. There would be millions of reasons for you to lie.
Alex, you were caught on camera looking like you were kissing Jed.
Not you two. Is anyone actually hearing what I'm saying?
I hear you. And you can't say that I don't give you the benefit of the doubt, Alex. But I saw with my own eyes what you and Jed were doing.
Okay, ladies. I wanted to hear from Lydia. When you were told the information by Jed, why didn't you immediately go to Alex instead of telling Charlotte? Why didn't you tell Tiffany? And do you believe that Alex wasn't faithful to Philip?
It was such a hard place to be in, and I do regret not letting Alex know sooner. And I tell Charlotte everything. But I know it should have been Alex or even Tiffany that I said something to. And she says that she has always been faithful. What does my opinion matter?
Let me reiterate the fact that I never had anything going on with Jed during the course of filming, and am committed to my husband. I also am sorry for not mentioning anything to Tiffany.
If you were so worried about my feelings, then why haven't I heard from you since your wedding?
Because I have been in complete damage control mode.
More on that later. But first we have to take a quick break. Enjoy the premiere of the title credits of The Real Simwives of Del Sol Valley, premiering next Sunday, April 23rd.
It's time for the real queen to regain her throne.
Fame, wealth, and family. I love having it all.
I have the voice of an angel and always speak the truth.
I'm the one to watch, so keep your eyes on me.
I'm climbing the ladder of success, so get out of my way.
We're back with The Real Simwives of Newcrest. Another major storyline we saw play out this season involved an established and respected Simwife and her husband, and the alleged fraud and tampering with money collected through the Homeless Not Friendless charity. An heiress from a well-known Windenburg dynasty with a reported net worth of 8 million simoleons, Jacqueline Windsor would be the last Sim one would think would be involved in this type of scandal. With the trial currently playing out, what kind of an update can you give us, Jack?
Well, first off, this has been extremely taxing and damaging on my overall well-being and sense of self. To face accusations and assumptions that are this detrimental to one's reputation has played a toll on me. I do want to thank most of you all for your support throughout this process. Hopefully after one more hearing, my name will be cleared.
What about Larry? I heard that there was evidence too strong to clear his name as well.
You know, after the way you have treated me, with talking to the press about me and not being supportive, I don't owe you any type of explanation. But I am here to talk about myself. I can't speak on anyone else.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, Jack, are the reports true about you and Larry separating?
Let's just say that I'm evaluating my marriage at this time.
And what she needs right now is the support from all of us.
Charlotte, we got a lot of comments from viewers regarding your relationship with Liam and how you seemed inconsiderate towards Greg.
I didn't particularly like the way that I came off in those scenes either. Greg and I are okay though, and I have learned how to continue co-parenting with Liam.
Ladies, we're sadly running out of time. So I want to go around and each of you say something you learned, a regret from this season, and where you want to see yourself moving forward. Charlotte, you start.
Okay. Well, something that I learned would definitely have to be to treasure highly your sacred friendships and don't take them for granted. A regret would have to be not telling Tiffany about the rumor, because I do value her as a friend, and moving forward, I just want to continue being successful in my career and make the most out of my opportunities.
I have learned that it's okay to relax sometimes and not put such an emphasis on how things look from the outside. A regret would also have to do with the whole rumor and for not appearing to be there for Jack with the trial. I also want to continue my great friendships, working hard and doing more for the charities that are so important to me.
Being in this horrifying nightmare of a trial has given me perspective on so many things, and I want to use it and grow from it. I have put too much trust in others and I want to get out of this mess. I am grateful for the support.
I love my life and the people in it. I love being married to Philip and being a part of his world. I think I want to get pregnant in the next few months and then he will be stuck with me forever.
Oh wow. The biggest lesson that I have learned is to love myself. It's been a hard road throughout the season, but I am glad I have figured out how important that is. I regret being so forceful with my relationship with Jed, and I just want to focus on me.
It has been one fabulous first season for the real Simwives of Newcrest. Thank you, ladies.